Here is the software team offered in Lviv. I'm starting to see a pattern here. I had a very traditional Lviv lunch today. Lamb and potato stew with local brew beer.
Local Lviv restaurant. Kampo means buddy, I understand. What the restaurant's called. This is not a Ukrainian restaurant as much as it's a Lvivian Lvivian restaurant. Lvivian.
This is Dadiana, my tour guide for the afternoon around the old city of Lviv. The portcullis guard here tried to stop us, but I beat him in mock combat, and we became friends. This is an ancient Ukrainian instrument, whose name I can't remember and I couldn't pronounce anyway. Listen while I show you a few pictures of the old city. This is the first public piano in Lviv, officially placed this very day. Apparently these public pianos are a common thing around Europe. There's never been one anywhere in Ukraine, to the best of anybody's knowledge, until today. I gave it a try as well, to roaring applause, of course. Here is something cool I didn't know.
This is the Amadeus restaurant. That's how Amadeus is spelled, because it turned out that the son of Mozart actually lived here in Lviv.
Yes,
and
from 1808 to 1838. He lived in Lviv. So this is Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart and his son who lived in Lviv.
And his son was Francis Xavier Mozart?
Xavier Wolfgang Mozart. And he conducted his father's requiem in Lviv St. George's Cathedral. In 1826 it was his father's 35th anniversary when he passed away.
So this is a statue of the Father of Masochism,
yes, you can
right?
See his
this is
full
the
name, Austrian writer Leopold von Sacher-Masoch,
okay,
who was born in Lviv, Lemberg, in 1836, and he became the father of masochism because he described in his novels a perverted sexual behavior. One lady could whip her lover and he liked it more and more. So that was
so this statue you were saying that...
You can see inside his chest a naked prototype of his Venus in fur.
Okay.
So that was his lover.
Okay, and then go look in the bucket, please.
Open trousers pocket made it so popular, but some people believe it's scandalous because it's, you know, dignity of writer is humiliated by it because there are no underwear.
Okay. Please demonstrate.
If like this with her hand, it looks as if she embraces him, you see at the bottom. Well, I know.
Have to tell me the last. So Diana was just explaining to me that behind the Father of Masochism, this place has the red lights, which means that if you want to, you can be whipped there. That's what you're just telling me. Okay.
Usually, customers are handcuffed before they pay for the bill. And they bring, you know, high heel shoe for you to put the money. So, and so on. So there are also frescoes in that Sadomaso style and performed by another Lviv region artist, the Bruno Fruit. So there are interesting histories.
Fantastic. That is so cool.
It's the only monument to him in the world, anyway.
I bet it is.
And he's popular in the USA. They staged his novel. So.
This is the Church of Atheism. The Russians misinterpreted the slogan at the top to suit their own needs. Tatiana explains.
So I think that was very interesting. What it says up there is...
Soli Deo Honor et Gloria. It's the Dominican monk's motto. The only God be honor and glory. And so it's proved that it meant that there is no God. Yes, God doesn't exist.
So they declared this the atheist church.
Yeah, 1972 exactly.
Look at this cool old Soviet SUV. We saw many of them along the road to Ivano-Frankovisk, along with many old Soviet-era Fiats.
What it's like to drive through these roads. I mean, it truly is more hole than road, right? You can't make a lot of progress going down roads like this. We're hoping that this place is a restaurant, which we figure it's got to be with that guy out front. But we have no idea whether it's open. Yuri's run in to see.
Yuri tells me that this little restaurant here looks exactly like what he sees in books as it depicts Western Ukraine 100 years ago. So Yuri here, my driver and guide, and he's taking very good care of me, is telling me about this juice that it's a winter drink, he said, they have here, right? And it's made by boiling dried
apples and dried pears and dried prunes.
Okay.
It can be only with pears and apples.
Okay.
And they have dried them, and they can keep them dried and boiled in winter, so they can have it from, let's say, November till April.
Oh, I see. Okay. Now it's cold. I'm touching it. It's not a hot drink, so it hasn't just been boiled. Let's see what that's like. Oh wow, that is really interesting. It's got a smoky flavor to it.
Yes. Yeah.
Has a smoky. It's like a smoky tea. It's not really sweet, but this definitely has some sweetness to it. That is such an interesting experience. Wow.
I just forgot to say that it's smoked prawns.
Yes.
Prawns
Smoked
are
first. Oh, the prawns are smoked. It's fantastic. That is so nice. And what is it called again?
Uzvar.
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 Uzvar. Okay, so I'm drinking Uzvar. Ukrainian Uzvar. That's very cool. So Uzvar, apparently the var means boiled. So technically this is boiled ooze that I'm drinking here. Okay. I wanted to have a beet salad, but it turns out they run out of beets, so I'm having a Greek salad in Ukraine. That feta cheese is out of this world creamy. I've never experienced feta cheese so creamy before. And finally, by about 10 p.m., I made it to my hotel room in Ivano-Frankovisk, and I'm now sitting at that desk narrating this video.